Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Single Moms Voice. My name is Adeze Jonas, as you all know. If you're joining us here for the first time, you're welcome. So this is Single Moms Voice YouTube channel where we talk about the challenges and struggles and how to overcome those challenges and struggles. For a while now, we've been talking about the challenges faced by single mothers, and we've spoken about 5 of these challenges. Today we'll be speaking on the 6th ones. I mentioned 11 of these challenges in the first episode that we started. So today we'll be talking about security, financial security / income challenge. Financial security / income challenge. Even with the economy of Nigeria now, things are very expensive. And it's not easy. Feeding yourself alone, not to talk of having a child or children to feed all on your own. It's not easy. So let's get into it. Single moms often face these challenges due to limited income sources, high child care costs, potential wage gaps, and the need to balance work with childcare responsibilities. Single moms face this financial problem a lot, especially when you have more than one child. It's not easy. If you're a mom there and you are taking care of yourself, taking care of your child or your children alone, doing it, you need clap. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. You're doing well. You're doing a good job. Sorry. We have key financial challenges that are causing this income challenge for single mothers. Low income, lack of savings, employment barriers, housing affordability. Low income, they have little. When you have little or no income, it becomes difficult to take care of your child or your children. It's very difficult when you don't have the money to take care, to give them education, to feed them, to clothe them, to give them shelter. It's very challenging. Lack of savings. How would you save when you've not even eaten? You have limited income source, and the little money you will have to use it to feed or buy them clothes or pay for your house rent or feeding allowance or hospital bills. So it's very difficult for single mothers to save at times. Those that have limited source of income, it becomes difficult because any little money you get goes to one responsibility or the other. Lack of employment barriers. So many companies, they refuse employing single mothers because they don't want them bringing their kids to work environments, which is not nice. I believe you should be given opportunity to work, especially when that single mother doesn't want to sleep around. Any woman, even if you're not a single mother, you choose not to sleep around, you prefer to work, should be given an opportunity to work. I've seen men go to clubs and spend money on women that are not even doing something legit. But when you go and beg that same man money, he'll tell you he doesn't have. But you see him spending recklessly. It's their money, yes. You can't tell them what to do. But when a woman wants to do something for herself, wants to work, please give that woman that opportunity. Give us that opportunity to work. Encourage that woman, because so many people are taking the easy way out now. So when you see that woman that prefers to work for her money, please encourage her. Housing affordability. House rent is expensive now, very expensive. Recently they even increased my own. The rent is crazy now. It's very it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Now, the impact on single moms' well-being, this financial security, this income challenge, the impact it has on single moms. Single mothers become stressed and have anxiety. The constant financial pressure can lead to this. They become very, very stressed. They become anxious. They're always thinking, how would they put food on the table? How would they do this? How would they do that? How would they provide for their child? How would they pay for the child's school fees? It puts pressure on them, makes them feel bad. Reduced access to health care. Difficulty affording health costs / insurance can impact both the health of mother and child. If there is restricted access to health care, the child might fall sick, the children might fall sick. Some of them might end up dying because there's no money for hospital bill. The mother can be stressed. Something can happen to the mom and there is no money to take the mom to the hospital. And now the children end up losing their moms and being all alone because there's no money for hospital treatment. There's no money for health care. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. When I gave birth, although this woman, she's not a single mom, but she gave birth to twins and there was no money to pay for the hospital bill. There was no money. I was almost in that situation. If not, I was still in school and NHIS paid my hospital bill. How would I have paid? The same thing they did to that woman with twins. They sent her out of the world to where there is no light, no bulb, nothing. We are even in the world that there is light and fan. If you see the mosquito disturbing us, how much more there that there is no fan, no light? It's crazy. It's crazy. And I felt bad for her. The husband was calling on the phone, begging the matron not to remove the drip. The woman said no, she has given them. I understand the whole hospital policy, but I think NGOs like NHIS, there should be more of that, because NHIS really helped me. Yes, they helped me. God used them to help me. They helped me a lot in covering my hospital costs, and that's because I was a student. Educational challenges for children. Financial constraints may limit access to educational opportunities for children. When there is no money to feed, is enough money to go to school that the mother will have. Now in Lagos, we have this government school stuff. I don't know about Port Harcourt where I am now. I don't know if it's the same thing the way in Lagos, but in Lagos we don't pay for school fees. We just buy broom, buy buckets, and pay for practicals and all that. We don't pay for school fees, but they won't give you that same knowledge as those schools, the private schools, where they teach children things. Sometimes in our school, sometimes teachers don't end up coming. Sometimes the teachers go home before us, that we are students. Those are the disadvantage of going to a government school. So now, if you don't have money to put your child in a good school, you are left with no choice than to put that child in a government school. And it might affect, although so many people that went to government school, they are doing well for themselves now. To be honest, they are doing very, very well for themselves. Yes, but if you have the money, put your child in a good school. Although some of these private schools are not teaching anything, I won't lie. Some of them are just calling millions of money and thousands of naira, but I'm not seeing any impact it has on some children. I'm serious. So make your research about good schools before putting your child in any of them. Now let's talk about the solutions, how to handle these financial challenges that single mothers are having. Workplace policies. First of all, promoting flexible work arrangements, parental leave policies, and on-site childcare facility. Like some companies that are big, that your establishment is very big, you can just map out a section where you say, okay, this is for childcare, this is for children, this is the children area for mothers that don't have help at home, that will go and pick up their children. They can keep their children there to just stay there till end of work. They pick up their children and go home. flexibility, make their working hours more flexible so that they can have time for their children, they can have time for themselves too. Because if they are back home tired and all that, they won't have time to start helping out their children with assignments and homework. Sometimes they don't have time even going for PTA meetings to know how well their children is doing in school, if their children making any progress or not, because they're always busy with work. They're trying to meet up, they're trying to make financial efforts for their children. Financial literacy education. Providing financial literacy training to single mothers can help them manage their budget and make informed financial decisions. Making available financial trainings for mothers, for single mothers, knowing how to budget yourself, how to make monthly budgets for you and your children, so that you will not go beyond your budget for that month, so that you will not be pressured when you've not been able to do certain things. You sit down, plan your budget for that month. You know how much your salary is. You make plans for it. You can divide the money into 3. You keep some. You take 1 for maybe buy house, everything you need in the house, maybe provisions or toiletries for you and your kids. Then you use the other one. You save the other one. Then use the other one for upkeep in the house, depending on how you want to do it. Just make research about financial literacy education online, so that you will not go above cost, so that you will not be pressured to do whatever you're not ready for. So that some situations will not, although things happen, problems can just come up. That is how 2 weeks ago my phone just went blind, and I did not plan for that. So no matter how you make any financial planning, things will just happen. But by that, if you make your financial plans, you'll be prepared for these things, for this situation that will come up at any time. That is just it. Addressing the gender pay gap. Closing the gender pay gap can significantly improve the economic security of single mothers. In some organizations, they pay men more because they say men they have families to take care of. They pay men more than women for the same position that they are occupying. When I was doing my HR training, I have a diploma in human resource management, and one of the topics they told us that some companies, they do that mistake of, they say, okay, this man is a family man, he has children and wife to take care of, why the woman and the husband will be given to her, so she doesn't really need the same amount. Who told you that? So single mothers now that don't have anybody giving to them, but how will they cope? I will do the same job that this other person is doing, and you will pay me below what you are paying that same person that we are doing the same thing. That is inequality. That's not nice. It's not right. This is not about being a feminist or anything. Nope. If you are above my level, you pay. If you're on the same level, together, we do the same job, the same thing, I believe we should be paid the same amount. Yes, because we are offering the same services. There should not be like this. It should be like this. It should be like this. Yes. So we've come to the end of today's topic. On our next topic, we'll be discussing co-parenting concerns. This is majorly for those that were in a toxic marriage and you decided to leave, basically for divorces. How to also, it's not only for divorces though. Maybe you and your baby daddy could not get married and you would decide to co-parent. So this topic is for you, how to handle this problem. All right, we've come to the end of today's section. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you do, because I did. Have a wonderful day, guys.